الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون. أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغن عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون. إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين. إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون. قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون. قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين. وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون. ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون. وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون. وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون. وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد نسأل الله تقبل منا جميعا. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we ask His peace and blessings upon His servant and His final messenger Muhammad, upon his family and his companions and those who follow the faith and practice until the last day. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us our fasting and our praying in this blessed month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to find and spend Laylatul Qadr in the way that is pleasing to Him. Ameen, ya Rabb. Brothers and sisters, inshallah, just very briefly, for those of you who have not met me today so far, my name is Rafiq Mahdi, and I am here today with the organization Islamic Circle of North America, Relief, ICNA Relief, or IGNA Relief as we call, mashallah. And this is an organization that is devoted to domestic relief work, social services work here in the United States for our brothers and sisters in Islam, and also for our brothers and sisters in humanity and our fellow citizens here in the country where we live. And the Messenger of Allah alayhi salatu wasalam mentioned in authentic narration, in the English meaning of the narration, that it is more beloved to him an amshi fi hajatin an amji ma akhi fi haja hatta khadahu ahabbu ilayya min an attakif fi masjidi hadha shahran aw kama qala alayhi salatu wasalam. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said in the English meaning that for me to walk with my brother or sister and help them to fulfill or to take care of a problem that they have until it is done is more beloved to me than to spend 1 month in this masjid in ittiqaf. And that masjid, of course, was Masjid al-Nabawi, the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ in Medina to Munawwara, where, of course, we know that every salah is multiplied by 1,000 times. So if we can just think about that for a moment, that the Prophet ﷺ, he said that it is more beloved to him to help a brother or sister in need and follow them until they fulfill that need, that is more beloved to him than to spend 1 month in the masjid in ittiqaf. And ittiqaf, mashallah, that's where you are praying every salah in jama'ah. You are doing the tilawah of the Quran, you are making dhikr, you are making dua, you are doing all of this ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we see that to help our brother or sister in Islam, and it is indeed a great form of ibadah, and it is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves. One of the programs of IGNA Relief USA is refugee services, refugee empowerment. And this is where we are helping brothers and sisters who are coming to this country from other parts of the world under refugee status. And many times, of course, they have been represented or that they are coming under the auspices of another organization. Most of these organizations are Christian organizations. They bring the refugees over, and then, of course, they take them to the church. And I can tell you from my experience that indeed they do target the children, and they give them candy, they come and see them, they give them clothes, things of this nature, and they try to bring them closer to the church. And we, of course, as Muslims, that we have more right that we should be doing and fulfilling those needs of our brothers and sisters who are coming here. So mashallah, that all of us cannot be there at every step and help them when they arrive and take them to the doctor and for the appointments with the government and for the job interviews and all of those things. But if we help in doing that, then mashallah, tabarakallah, we will get the same ajr as the one who indeed does it. So this is one of the services that we are providing at IGNA Relief USA. And of course, I've mentioned previously about the hunger prevention services, about the women's transitional housing shelters, about the domestic violence shelters that we have, the free clinics, mashallah, the disaster relief, all being done here in the United States by the grace and mercy of Allah, and then with the help and support of brothers and sisters like yourselves. So as we embark upon these last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan, then inshallah ta'ala we can begin tonight inshallah ta'ala by making a pledge for this vital work inshallah ta'ala. And we of course always ask for your dua, we ask for your support and your expertise and your time and volunteering, and we also of course need your financial support as well. So do I have a hand for $1,000 for the pleasure of Allah? $1,000 for this work, mashallah, and that we are doing here in the United States, where where we are living, where our children are born, and where we are the only true expression of the light and the beauty of the deen of Allah. And by we, I mean all of us, the Ummah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whether it's here in Jacksonville, in California, or in South Carolina, or in Tennessee, or Michigan, or wherever it might be. But how are these, mashallah, the people that we live and interact with every day, how are they going to learn the true beauty of Islam if it is not from an expression of the Ummah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and what we bring to the society and the communities in which we live? So do I see a hand for $1,000, inshallah? MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir. Do I see another hand for $1,000, inshallah? MashaAllah. I know we all want to get back to the beautiful recitation and MashaAllah, Asma Kalamullah. So I'm not going to drag this out very long. So if I can get 5 hands for 1,000, inshallah. We have one. Do I see the second one? Fi sabilillah. $1,000 for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if those who have given previously, please bear with us, because I know that some of you have already given, mashallah. Do I have another hand for $1,000? Fi sabilillah. $1,000 for the pleasure of Allah. Takbir. We have one brother in the back. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless his brother, bless his family, increase his rizq. That's 2, inshallah. 3 more very quickly, inshallah. While the Imam, mashallah, has the opportunity to drink his tea. And mashallah, do we have 3 more? Inshallah. And 3 more for 1, mashallah, takbir. Do we have enough, inshallah ta'ala, for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That's 3, mashallah. Do we have 2 more? Fi sabilillah. 2 more for the pleasure of Allah. Now, so inshallah ta'ala, do we have 2 more? Fi sabilillah. Barakallahu feekum. And for the pleasure of Allah, 2,000, 2 more for $1,000, inshallah. 1,000, of course, is always open. 10,000 to $10, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts in your heart. But we're going to ask now for 500. That's less than $50 a month. $500, inshallah ta'ala, less than $50 a month, and we give it over 12 months, inshallah ta'ala. So do I see any hands for 500, inshallah? $500 fi sabilillah. $500, ya ikhwan wa akhawat. And I know one of the sisters came forward before and said that there were some sisters that wanted to give. And inshallah, we also want to make sure that we make that available for the sisters as well. So before you leave tonight, please, sisters, we will make sure that you have the pledge forms and the opportunity also to give for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. $500, inshallah. $500. Yeah, $250. That's less than $25 a month. So if we drink a cup of coffee every day, outside of Ramadan, of course, in the mornings, that this is we spend more than that on coffee, just on coffee. Think of brothers and sisters whom they are in true vital need, and think of the blessing and the ni'mah that we live in, mashallah. So do I have $250, inshallah ta'ala? Less than $25 a month if we give it over a 12-month period, inshallah. So this program, of course, of refugee empowerment is certainly eligible for your zakat. We are helping those who are coming to this country and a new language, new culture, new country, new experience. Some of them, of course, coming with their families, with their children, and dealing with all of the different aspects of the American society, that if we are not there to help them, then subhanAllah, who is going to be there to help them? We don't want them, we don't want them going to the churches, but we want them to depend upon their brothers and sisters in Islam. Do I have $250, inshallah? I'm being reminded that we have the table outside, we have the swiper for the credit cards, we have the pledge forms, mashallah, and inshallah ta'ala, before you leave this evening, that if you want to increase your donation that you made previously, jazakallah khair. If you want to give a new donation, then certainly may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put it in your heart to join with us to help and support this organization, inshallah ta'ala. Again, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward each and every one of you for your patience, mashallah, for your hospitality, and for allowing me to speak with you this evening. And we hope that we will all join together and that we come together and help and support one another in this vital work, bi'idhnillah. وأقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم واستغفروه إن الله لغفور رحيم. جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله فيكم.